Alright, greetings everyone, this is RoninMac here, and apropos of nothing, I decided to do a little update on my Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. And I'm here now at my uncle's villa, which was a disgusting pile of junk when I arrived, but he turned over the management of his estate to Ezio and his sister Claudia. So you get to purchase upgrades, and then as you buy weapons, they go into this weapon display room, and any ones that you're not using just kind of sit here, and they add to the value of the estate as well. And then he's got, if I can get around this lamp, a room for armor as well, so you can see the old armor I'm no longer using, and then part of the suit that I'm wearing is blacked out, but everything you purchase does add to the value of your estate, and that gives you a little more cash in your pocket on your quest to assassinate the Templars. And of course there's the study in here where you keep the codex pages, try to solve this puzzle. I have determined that once they're in the proper position, it's going to make a map of the world, so I just have to find more of these codex pages. Underneath the library, my uncle Mario has a tomb of some great assassins in the past, and you have to find each of their tombs to get these little plates. And then when you place the plates, it brings one of the bars open, and eventually you get Altair's armor, so that's just another side quest that you perform as you go along in the game. And it's kind of fun. The tombs are just like Tomb Raider kind of stuff, because usually it involves a lot of climbing and puzzle solving to get to the tomb proper and recover those little plates. We may get into that as we go. We've got the architectural business room. There's Claudia. She runs the bookkeeping now. And that's just going to show us what's been upgraded, and then how much money this estate is generating for me now. You can see I've got all the buildings and the renovations done. That's why the place looks a lot nicer than it did when I got here. And then you collect the codex pages, the seals, the models, feathers, and paintings as well. I think we'll go upstairs and check out the painting collection as well, because it's kind of neat. I'm just going to collect my cash out of the coffer here, and so you can see it's a much better way of getting money than pickpocketing or running around searching for chests full of 100 florins at a time.
Buongiorno. Salute, Sir Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Well, there is no list now because we're done. I'm just going to show you the interface. It shows you the different buildings, and you can upgrade each building and such, but I'm all done with that now, so I'm getting quite a bit of cash. We'll run upstairs here and look at some of the art. All these paintings you buy just for decoration around the house. They increase the value of the home. It's sort of a easy little way to upgrade. But I'm pretty sure all these paintings are actual famous Renaissance era paintings. And it's not porn, it's art. Yeah, art. And we go into my mother's room, and she hasn't spoken since we arrived here. She just sits there and prays, racked with guilt over the death of her husband and 2 sons. But you can collect feathers and put them in that box. Don't know what that's about, but apparently there's 100 you can find. Now we'll go upstairs into Ezio's disturbing little office. Apparently after he kills people, he makes paintings of them to remind himself that they're dead now. So you can see I've got 8 people so far. Don't know how many's going to be on the list once he's done assassinating them, but everybody's got to have hobbies, especially when you're living in a rich estate like this. You just need stuff to do. So That's, for the most part, the estate at this point. And this is just sort of a home base place to come back to and collect money and look at your collections of in-game stuff right now, and eventually solve the codex puzzle as well. So just take a quick trip down to the training grounds.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Now the training ground here, you get to either practice fighting, or you can pay money to learn special moves. And I'm pretty sure I bought everything. Yeah, I bought everything I can right now. I'll just show you the unarmed combat one. I'm just gonna beat this guy up a little bit. They're teaching me a trick to throw sand in people's eyes. When you're unarmed, you can do this anyhow. And fighting unarmed can be kind of fun sometimes, because you can disarm people and then kill them with their own weapon, which is always fun. I'm just going to beat this guy a little bit for fun.
Hurry up. I have to meet the lady, friend.
Then we'll go ahead and throw some sand in his eyes and get this over with.
Sai, le armi servono a duellare.
Let's see it another time. Just one more time, Ezio. Well done, Ezio.
Alright, having done a little bit of training for the day, I think we should get out and explore the rest of the wide world here. See, these are all the shops that have been upgraded all the way right now, so you can buy pretty cheap armor and weapons and medicine and stuff when you're in town. Ezio gets a pretty decent discount as part of his tax rights. Just gonna swing by the whorehouse here. Can't go inside for some reason. Not that I'd want to, because, you know, that's just sick and disgusting, but yeah, you can't go in. If you were wondering about that. And once you get outside, all the horses are free. You just take whatever horse you like and go for a little ride. I think we're going to head back to Florence, the city where the whole thing started. See the map there. There's two different ways you can go from here. Or even better, you can go to the quick travel stations and ride carriages to locations instantly. It costs money, but takes a lot less time than walking or riding your own way. But sometimes riding's more fun too. So we're off to Florence. And having arrived at Florence, not going to do a whole lot here. I'm just using this as a transition point to get back to where I am in the main story play. Sort of a quick trip through the outskirts of Florence, because I've got to get up into the mountains and eventually find my way back to Leonardo, because he's en route to Venice, and I'm kind of holding his hand in the way, because even though he's a brilliant genius and artist, he's not so handy fighting off bandits on the road. But you can see how there's a lot of treasure I haven't picked up in Florence, but I've got most of the big stuff taken care of, so let's progress on to the mountains, shall we? And this little trek through the mountain road, I'm going to pretty much edit most of this out, because the only reason I did this physically instead of bypassing it is I had to stop and pick up all these treasure chests. Not that I need the money, but figured since I was going that way anyway, I'd go ahead and do this. First time through, I was riding in a carriage with Leonardo, and there was like a big epic chase scene. It was a little bit of fun. I wouldn't want to do it 100 times because it did get rather tedious towards the end, but it was a fun little adventure en route. Kind of break up the gameplay, something a little bit different, so it was good fun. But we'll go ahead and jump ahead to our next travel point as Ezio continues riding along this road and picking up boxes of treasure. In this dreary little town, I forget the name of it right offhand, looks pretty similar to how my uncle's estate looked, but you can see it. Don't have the map unlocked because you have to climb all these viewpoints and kind of get a lay of the land from high ground to unlock the maps, which comes in handy when you're trying to find stuff later on, like treasure boxes or hidden tombs and quest points and such. So I'm going to take a little jaunt around this dreary, ugly place and open up the viewpoints a bit. I think I'll just walk you through the process one time, in case you were curious, and then go ahead and take care of the rest on my very own. But essentially it's just climbing. Some are more difficult climbs than others. This one's pretty straightforward, so just get up there and then synchronize the view. He'll look around, and then it will appear on your map. At least that little bit of area that he scanned from up there, so you can see. Once you get all of them, then the whole map is available. Pretty easy little chore, and it's always fun getting down. Nice thing is my horse comes to me once I get back on the ground. Very faithful beast, that. So I'm going to truck around and take care of this mundane business, and we'll be back in a bit, folks. Alright, everybody, contain your excitement. We are about to meet Leonardo da Vinci in the virtual flesh. He's just waiting for me by this ship because he wants to get to Venice, and I'm gonna...
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life. I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Where's your pass?
What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
Nobody.
Basta! No pass, no entrance!
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there! I need help!
Of course, nothing can ever be easy, so I have to find a way to get a pass to get to Venice. And fortunately, this one's rather easy. I just got to get on a little gondola here, figure out how to drive and steer this boat. And the boats come into play, obviously, quite a bit more once you get to Venice. Lots of boat travel going on there. Just figure out how to row and steer this thing. Go save this loud, annoying woman. I'm getting the hang of it now. It's not so bad. Alright, apparently she didn't want to get her dress wet, so...
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
I don't know. Ezio had a girlfriend at the start of the game, but
I wasn't looking to impress.
not much going on in the love scene
Which
since
is
then.
exactly why we impress. And you are Messer...
Auditore, but please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
See, this is funny because she thinks he's talking about sex, and in reality he just wants a pass to get on the boat to Venice, but, you know, cut that sexual tension with a knife. Ooh. Compelling story.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you say, Signora.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Caterina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
I saw that. He looked at her butt.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known.
It's quite all right, my friend.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
Si, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
All right.
Better than all right.
All right.
You're
So
making
now we
amazing
transition
progress.
back to
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we
douchebag Desmond
Prolonged exposure
and
to the animus can have
sexy Lucy
side effects.
and the other two people who are over there. I don't
It's
know.
nothing to worry.
Get a little backstory.
You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Apparently, Desmond's going to get
What
brain
symptoms?
damage and
Degradation
might end up
of
retarded or
cognition,
something.
Temporal hallucinations,
Not a big deal.
Multiple awareness issues,
Sure it'll work out.
Overlapping reality.
Overall, it gives you a little backstory, but it's kind of
What
boring.
you're
So
saying is
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not...
So they discuss the story for a while, and then Desmond's got to go turn on some security system stuff, and nothing too exciting there either. I think that's going to be the end of this little installment of the video. There was quite a bit more gameplay I did, but most of this is pretty boring. Other than Lucy and tight jeans, doesn't have a lot going for it. But it is interesting to go back to the present, in-game present, as it were, and see if this story is going to progress farther. Though I'm having a lot more fun as Ezio than baggy pants, hoodie wearing Desmond.
so what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain.
Nothing.
Come on.
Yep, there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Abstergo's
Alright guys, we'll catch you
looking
later.
for us.
Thanks for watching,
They're better funded and better equipped.
and have
So
a
it's only
great
a matter
day.
of time.